Yeah, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Good day to all of you. I'm Yusuf Toure, teacher of English, grade 6, American Diploma, Al Manhal Schools. And as usual, today we are going to talk about the story of the week. And the story we have is a story that has to do with the topic called The River That Went to the Sky. I don't know. Do you see this possible? Is it possible for a river for a river to travel to the sky? Obviously, no. Sense cannot allow that. But here, this tells you the genre of the story. And what the genre do you think will be of this story for this story? Okay. However, we'll talk about the genre tomorrow in our interactive class. But for now, let's talk about the vocabulary. As you know, vocabulary is more or less the backbone for every reading passage. If you grasp the vocabulary well, it will give you, or they will give you, the words that will give you an insight to the story itself. In that regard, we're going to start first with the vocabulary. In that case, I want you to identify a picture and relate it to the vocabulary word. I just want you to think critically for us to relate the vocabulary word to the picture. You will see this one. In description, what will you see? What are you seeing? In other words, you see a forest, a dense forest, a thick one. Obviously, it's going to be in the Amazon or in the rainforest. And when you have situation like this, how do you usually call it? Or how would you call it? Situation is dense. I mean, the forest is thick. Call it what? Call it densest. Call it densest. Densest here means when something is very, very thick, especially plants, or even the darkness. If the darkness is thick, you call it the densest one. Good. The next one, look at this. In description, what do you see? You see what? A house and a roof. And the end part of the roof is like covering for this window, a house itself. That kind of building or structure is called eaves. Eaves are structures, a roof that is made to cover the house to provide shade, called eaves. Okay, the next one, a vast land, empty land, uninterrupted vastness. You can see. How would you describe this kind of place? Or which word would you associate to this kind of place? Very vast, yes, large, or you call it an an expanse. An expanse. And even the ocean, you can describe it like that. An expanse. You can see till the end of the high site, empty. Nothing else. No building, no structure, nothing. Empty one. It's called an expanse. Next to it, yes, water, something like a mirror or a glass. You see the place is somehow wet. And when the place is wet, it's called, of course, it's damp, or you call it moisture. Yeah, moisture. Or the place is moist. Moisture. Yeah. Next one, you can see man standing in the water. And from here, you will see that the man's intention or the person's intention is like to go in front, to go further. And when you have the intention to go further, it's called venture. Can you venture go deep? Or would you venture go deeper? That's called ventured. Ventured. Okay? So I think this is it for it. Now let's come to this. This has to do with the spelling. Now, if you're watching me, I want you to take a piece of paper where you can write the spelling. It will show in the screen, or it should show on the screen for something like 1 or 2 seconds. Then it will disappear, and I want you to watch, to write it down. The spelling words we did, the vocabulary words we did. I want you to spell it. Let's start. After 3 counts. 3, 2, 1. Now, if you did not see it, it's densest. Densest. The next one, watch carefully, be attentive. Type of the roof that hang over the house to provide shade. The roof that hangs over the house to provide shade is called eaves. Eaves. Okay. The next one, it shows a picture of a vast land. Spell it quickly. A vast land. Empty one is called an expanse. Expanse. Showed you a picture of a glass with water, wet, damp. It's called moisture. And this one, briefly again, venture. Venture. So far, so good. Thank you very much for the dictation words, and I believe that you can spell them well and correctly. Okay. So as of now, let's go now to the other exercise. You will get that has to do still with the vocabulary words. Got it? I want you to turn to your Readers and Writers book, page 340, and do this exercise. Vocabulary, directions. Choose the word from the box that best matches each definition. Write the word on the line. The first one, number 1, is slight wetness. Slight wetness. If you're talking about slight wetness, then you're talking about what? Talking about moisture. So number 1 is moisture. Number 2, most closely packed together. Most closely packed together. Called, what will you say? It's called densest. This one, densest. It's closely packed together, but it's densest. Number 3, dead. Dead. See, dead. You dare go there. Dead. The man cannot dare. The man cannot dare go further in the water. Called ventured. Ventured. Number 4, open or unbroken stretch. Open or unbroken stretch. That is a vast place. Very vast, nothing. Unbroken stretch, that is, this is stretch without any interruption. And that is, which one? An expanse. This one, an expanse. Number 5, the lower edges of a roof that entered, no, sorry, the lower edges of a roof that extend over the side of a building. Remember, I showed you the house, a picture of a building that has a roof over it, right shade, all these things. It's called eaves. It's called eaves. See, eaves. Good. The second part, I will show you the answers. Don't worry. At the end. For number 6, say, I choose the word from the box that best matches each clue. Write the word on the line. These are the clues. This protects the house from the rain. It's called eaves. This could be a desert. This could be a desert or ocean. Yeah, you remember? It's vast. Desert or ocean. It's vast, open. It's called an expanse. An expanse. Explorers and adventurers did this. They what? They ventured. They ventured. Dew is an example of this. The dew, example of moisture. Number 10, compared to any areas of plant growth, a jungle is described as this: densest. Densest. Okay? For your to make it easier, just look at this. Look at it. So far so good. At this point, we'll stop here and say thank you very much for watching and for being with me. Goodbye.